Hello guys, welcome to a new vlog. Today it's a little bit different. We're doing a Q&A.
So we've had a day off today from filming, and it's been nice just to have to not think about what we're going to be vlogging today. But Lee put a question out on social media a couple of days ago, and we've been collecting questions on Instagram, Patreon, Facebook, Twitter, and we're going to go through now and we're going to answer them.
We are!
Except the ones that we don't want to answer.
First question, please.
First question, and we're going to do patrons first. So the first question is from Leanne Fox, and she says, what would you give up if you had to choose between gin and red wine? And which one of you is funnier when drunk? I would give up red wine.
I'd give up red wine.
Never give up gin.
Just because gin doesn't give you a hangover.
And you get hydrated when you drink it.
Who's funnier when drunk? I don't know.
Well, drink the world and you tell us.
You tell us. I don't know who's funnier when drunk.
I don't know.
You tell us.
Depends how drunk we are.
Second question.
Next one is from Chris and Justine. Do you ever really argue, and who backs down first?
We always argue and I back down first.
I never back down, ever. And
Nick's a stubborn
beep. And we don't really argue. We scream and shout. Lee likes to slam doors, and I've told him if next time he slams the door and it comes off the hinges, and he's damaged things before by slamming doors, I won't fix it.
We argue every day, and that's just us.
And most of it's on camera.
Question 3.
Question 3 is from Alison Hoyle. What would be your perfect travel holiday? However long, and if money and time were no object, where would you go and what would you want to see? Right, I'll do this one first. I want to do an American road trip. I want to fly to LA.
We've already done that.
No, I haven't.
We've already done that 10 years ago, so choose one that we haven't done.
Can I finish speaking, please, without you interrupting? I want to fly to LA and I want to drive across state, all the way across America, across 2 weeks, end up in Florida and do another week there.
Dream holiday.
And if money were no object, I'd do 5-star hotels along the way. But since it is, it'll be eco lodges all the way.
I want to go to New York. I've been telling Nick for 25 years. Even though we've known each other for 21 years. I've always wanted to go to New York, and I've always wanted to go to Disneyland Paris.
But he's never planned it, or given me any prices, or done anything about it.
Question 4.
So I guess we're not going. So the next question is Alison again. Have you ever wanted to live abroad, and where would you most likely to choose to go? Imagining business and family ties were not a consideration.
I've never really wanted to live abroad, but Florida.
Yeah, probably America for me as well.
Somewhere in America.
Yeah.
Probably Florida, just for the heat. Although I don't like heat too
I just
much.
like the liberal way of the American lifestyle.
Apart from
Just
Trump.
easier. Apart from Trump, he's a tit. Sorry, Van.
Question 5.
Alison again. Do you meet up and or get share tips with other vloggers?
The only YouTubers that I can remember that we've ever met up with. Is
Which school did you go to?
Ryan and Aidan from Durham.
Yeah.
If you've not checked out their channel, please do Ryan and Aidan. And if you've not checked out when we met up with them, go check out our Vlogmas from last year.
Yeah.
And we surprise met up with them in a hotel in New York, and that was very fun. And it was nice to talk to some of the YouTubers.
Do they still vlog now?
Yes, they do. And it was nice to.
Have they done 6 vlogs since Christmas?
Yes, they have.
Okay.
And it was nice to actually be out with them, having a meal, and seeing them how they filmed their evening.
Yeah.
As opposed to us
comparatively how we film and
our evening. So it was good.
But our vlog was better, wasn't it?
We would like to know other YouTubers. Yeah. So, you know, if you know any other YouTubers that
want to collab,
have more than 10,000 subscribers and want to collab, let us know.
Next question from David Ellis at the Patreon. What would be a dream vacation other than Disney that you two would like to take?
New York.
Well, I think we've kind of answered that one. I would like to do a cross-state, cross-country, like Route 66 or something like that in the warm months. Visit the places, and I'd like to get a guide. I'd like somebody to take me and do a guided tour.
I'd like somebody to take you away from me as well.
Yeah. That can be arranged. It doesn't cost anything. Another one from David Ellis. How much time do you spend on vlogging a day?
Well, probably not as much as you think. But also,
it's kind of integrated into our lives, isn't it? We just grab a camera and just film.
It is also on the back of his mind. We need to vlog this bit. We need to vlog that bit. If it gets to like midday and we've not vlogged much, we really need to vlog some more because there's not much in the vlog. So, but we've got used to carrying a camera.
We've integrated it into our lives now. It's just part of our daily routine.
I get up at 6:30 a.m. or should I say Alexa sets an alarm for 6:30 a.m. every morning. I snooze it twice, so I get up at 6:50 a.m. every morning, spend an hour editing, then it gets up and makes breakfast. And then we get ready for the day and start the next vlog.
So we're in a routine, really, basically. Yeah. So, right, okay. Next question is from Sonia Menel.
Hi, Sonia.
Do you show affection in public?
No. I would, Nick won't.
No. Lee's idea of affection is pinching my ass when we're walking down the street.
I would walk down the street.
And if he does that again, I'll slap his face.
I would walk down the street hand in hand, I don't care what people think.
Right.
Tomorrow.
You'll regret that. You'll regret saying that, because you know what I will do now. Because he will not hold my hand when we're driving a car and a lorry drives past. You are going to regret saying that.
Nick hates any form of PDA.
I will be walking down the street in Hull, doing a big mincing Julian Clary, and you will be stood at the side of me holding my hand. And I hope somebody sees you.
Next question.
Next question is from Alison again. Your business took a lot of work and is now successful enough for your lodge lifestyle. Is there a different type of business that you might choose to start? And if you had a do-over, we would like YouTube to become our next business. Our current business kind of runs in the background, and we go home. We actually keep in touch with the guys every single day. In fact, every minute of the day, don't we?
The current business has paid for the lodge, and now the current business is looking after itself. When I say looking after itself, it's looked after by two managers, Aaron and Sazzle, who you've seen, and we've got other employees, and the business is there to look after our employees now, and they're looking after it, and it pays them a wage, and anything extra is a bonus
for us,
and for them. You know, for
they're given targets. We keep involved every day. We keep in constant contact. We get updates from them. We get weekly reports.
So we do more than what we actually show on camera. Obviously,
we're not just going shopping and having coffee every day. We're actually in constant contact. But we don't film that.
No. As business owners, it is because we have competitors and things like that. We don't show too much of the business. But for us, we're leaving it to Sazzle and Aaron to grow that business for them, and you know, they take care of it, and it's their livelihood. And for us, we're now concentrating on YouTube, social media, and growing that. That's our
we'd like that to be our new source of income, and we're years off it. But obviously, with sort of the ad revenue, as we get bigger and bigger, the ad revenue they get from YouTube is becoming a point where it's going to make a difference a month. It's not at the moment because it's peanuts.
At the moment, it could pay for a meal in Disney if that.
You must be joking. Everything we get from Patreon is channeled back into the business, back into YouTube at the moment. Sort of buying cameras and things like that, paying for licensing. We would like it to become a job, but we are way off that mark at the moment.
It is kind of a job because
it's a job, but we don't get paid.
Well, we do. And
no, we don't. Not really.
Our Patreon supporters, that helps to go towards buying new cameras.
But it's like when we started our main business. All the money for the first year went straight back into the business. We took nothing from it. Took no wage. We did all the work, but we never saw the rewards or anything like that. It's exactly the same with YouTube. We know how it works. We know that a lot of hours and part of our lives have to be shared with you guys for us to start reaping the benefits. But we are another year away from that, depending on how busy we get.
We're used to putting in the hours from growing a business. We're used to putting in the hours, so we're having fun. It's hard work, but we're loving it. Next question.
Next question is again from Alison Hoyle.
Oh, Alison's got a lot of questions.
She's got a lot of questions. The next one is, what is the most surprising or unusual gift that you've had sent from a lodger? Now, I can answer this one. It's when we went to Florida in March. We were driving back from the park one day, and I got an email saying that your gift is going to arrive at your hotel, and we were like, what the hell? And the only people that knew at that particular point that we were staying in this hotel, the Red Lion, was our patrons. And it was Michael, one of our patrons in LA, who sent us a bottle of champagne to our room. And we were absolutely flabbergasted, weren't we?
Because I was driving so much, I never actually got to taste that champagne.
Yes, he did. Watch the vlogs, he had a glass.
A sip.
We couldn't, we were 3 days away from finishing the holiday.
I was driving.
You were driving on an evenings. We have no way of taking it back in as luggage because it's pressurised, so I had to drink it. Can't leave it there.
I'm sure it was very nice though, and it was very appreciated. Next question.
That's it from patrons. So let me switch to...
Have a few from Instagram. We're not going to do all questions. We may do a part 2.
Yeah, we are going to split it into 2 because we have got a lot of questions. In fact, wait a minute, I'll switch to Facebook.
Facebook.
Because there's 33 questions on there.
Ooh.
Right, so the first question is from Sue Sellock. Presume I pronounced that correctly. Individually, what is your biggest regret and greatest achievement? Ooh, that takes some thinking.
My biggest regret is meeting Nick, and my greatest achievement is staying with him all this time.
That your greatest achievement?
Yeah.
Well, I would call that a regret. It's certainly one of mine.
Friggin' long achievement. No. My biggest regret, not being outgoing and myself up until the age of 21 when I met Nick. Nick brought me out of my shell. I was very...
I dragged him out of his shell. I didn't bring him out of it and dragged him out of it.
Very quiet. Up until the age of 21, didn't really have a life. Not that I'm saying I had a bad life, because I didn't. I had great parents, as you know, and a great family. I just didn't do anything. I was very, very shy.
He was a complete introvert. We could sit here an entire 6 hours and he wouldn't say a word.
So now I'm making up for it now. So that was my biggest regret, not being myself up until the age of 21. And I think my biggest achievement is now being completely the opposite. Not completely the opposite, because I do get times when I still am an introvert and I'm shy. But my biggest achievement is flipping that on its head and being the total opposite. Your question, your answer.
Oh, can I speak now?
You can.
So my biggest achievement is having the confidence to do something a little bit different, i.e. quitting my 9-to-5 job and doing YouTube as a day-to-day thing. And my biggest regret is probably not doing it any sooner, because I just knew that at some point we would be doing something different to the norm of 9-to-5. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, we didn't quit as 9-to-5 to do YouTube. We quit as 9-to-5 because I got ill, and then YouTube came on the back of it.
No, we didn't. I quit my job to work in our business.
To work for me. Next question. Next question.
So the next one is from Kate Black.
Hi, Kate.
If you both had the opportunity to rub the genie's magic lamp, what would your 3 wishes be? I'm going first.
Wait, me?
No, because I'm going first, because I know what you're going to say.
World peace.
No, first one is I would have the ability to heal at a touch. So if I could touch people, I would heal them. The second one would be to be able to fly. And the third one would be to have a bank balance that replenishes itself every time I draw something out. Your turn.
I like the healing one, that's mine as well. We've discussed this before. If we were superheroes, what would our healing power be? What would our superpower be? I'd like to heal people.
You'd be Supergirl.
I do like the one about a bank. No.
Don't steal mine. Think of your own.
Yeah. So healing people. Just not particularly world peace, because that's very cliche. Just people getting along better and being kinder to each other and being nicer to each other.
I might choose read minds. That's another.
Instead of being horrible to each other, because we've got such a culture of being horrible to each other and gossiping and tweeting negative things. Nastiness.
I mean, we get nasty comments, but we just.
I just like people to be nicer to each other. Stop swearing. And number 3.
Next question.
To have a really, really fit body, perhaps, that just
Can I change my wish to one of them?
That just kept itself like you just been to the gym loads. You know what I mean? We haven't to actually work for it.
I want to change my wish now.
No. To be able to eat and drink anything without getting fat.
Oh yeah, that's a good wish. Right, so the next one is from Claire Thompson.
Okay.
What are your future plans regarding living a happy life? You seem to have achieved a lot so far. Make your life enjoyable as you can. Just wondered what your aspirations were for your future and what drives you. So we kind of touched on that in terms of we want to make this our day-to-day job, really, don't we? As businesses ticking away in the background, we keep an eye on it. We'd like to do this. We obviously rely on you guys' support, your feedback. We rely on our Patreons.
Our aspirations are
to travel more. To make up for the 8 years where we did nothing.
Yep. There's lots of the world that we want to see, and we want to vlog everything for you guys. So wherever we go in the world, we want to create great videos. I want to get better at editing, get better equipment. There's a new version of our camera coming out soon. So with our patron support, we'll be able to get a camera. So it's just to another aspiration is one of our friends. I saw on his Facebook the other day a saying, you know how people share these quotes and memes and stuff.
Who was it?
It was Jeff. Hi Jeff P. And it said something along the lines of never live the same day twice. Always strive for something new every day.
We've lived today twice, more than
we've had a
Groundhog
today.
today.
We've had a really frustrating day off, barring
A non-vlogging day.
But anyway, stop spoiling what I'm saying. So I really like that.
Just get to the point.
Strive to not have the same day twice. Always do something new every day. And novelty builds brain neurons, so it keeps you young.
Is that it, Ruby?
Next question.
Next question is from Sarah Carvel. Do you ever feel like you want time out from vlogging and just relax?
Yes.
Yes, today. We have done that today. I mean, we always like to keep ahead on videos, so if ever we want to take a day off, we can do, but then we have to slot another video in to make it up, so we're always 7 days ahead.
We love vlogging and we love the interaction with you guys, but it is hard work, and some days I do get up and think, no, I just can't do today vlogging everything and just need some time to
Sometimes it's hard. If we've got plans, it's easy, but if we're just bimbling around the lodge, then we find it difficult because we don't want to bore you guys, but we need to put content in that's interesting.
There's many days where we'll get up and say, right, we're having a day off today, and then I'll pick the camera up 2 minutes later because I just don't think about it. I think I'm going to be like, hi, welcome to a new vlog, this is what we're doing.
It just becomes second nature because we've done it for so long now.
But today, I mean, there's many times Nick wanted to vlog today, and I kept saying, no, we're having a day off. And obviously we're doing this now.
We were going to film this while I was cooking tea, just as a different environment. We were sat at the table.
We're having a day off.
So I plied him with a bottle of wine and he's cracked, so we're doing it now. In a different position to what we normally do. We've got our Disney screensaver on, which you can't see. We're drinking wine, we've got the candles on. It's nice and relaxed and it's different to where we usually do it.
Shall we do one more question?
One more question and then we're going to cut it and then we're going to switch to part 2.
Yeah.
So the next question is, why don't you have Sazzle over on a weekend and take her out on your vlogs? We think she's a right laugh.
We would love to.
But she's boring and she won't leave work. Or she's not allowed out, she's got 2 dogs, her mum decides whether she goes out. We've asked her to the lodge, God knows how many times, she won't come.
When we went home last week, we said to Sazzle, come to the lodge, get your mum to look after your 3 dogs and come to the lodge for a weekend and just enjoy yourself.
And her face looked like a dog licking piss off a thistle.
Sazzle is not allowed out of the house. She doesn't like to come out of the house. She is a
hermit.
Home girl.
She's a hermit?
She's a hermit. She likes to spend her time inside a house, not ours, her own. But she did used to come around when we had
the Westwood, and the mum used to come and stay.
When we lived at home,
she was allowed out.
When we lived at home, she used to come out. She used to come to our house every Friday or Saturday night.
Before she got the dog.
Before we started vlogging. But yes, we have invited her to the lodge, but who knows when she'll come?
Put the pressure on, comment below.
Yes. So
and if you are new to this channel, guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button below. Give us a thumbs up. Click on that notification bell and you will actually get alerts on your mobile, your PC when new videos go live. And are we going to cut it here now and then start part 2?
So watch out for part 2. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the questions. It's really appreciated. Give us a comment below if you want to ask some more questions. Please do that. Click the subscribe button, hit the like button, click the notification bell so you don't miss out on our future videos. And we'll see you next time for a new video. Bye.
Bye.